I get a ton of questions from people just like you asking, how do I get my real estate license? Where should I begin? Is it worth it? How much money can I make? Where do I get leads from? And so on and so on. So I thought I'd make a quick video answering some of the most common questions I've received. And to start off, a lot of people are like, how do I even begin? Well, the first thing you want to do, no matter what state you're in, is either decide if you have the time to take off about a week and a half to sit in class. That is ideally the best way to do it. If you're like, well, I have a job and I just can't take off that time right now, or I don't want to use my vacation time for that, well, then there are online options. You can sign up, and most of them will be either a year or to infinity, like it just never expires, to go ahead and pass the school exam. I highly suggest, if possible, to go and take the class in person because you'll get the stories. It's not verbatim. You have any questions, you have your instructor right there to ask. Me personally, I took it online. I also got my broker's license later. I was a glutton for punishment. I took that online too, because both times I just didn't have the luxury to sit in a class for about a week and a half. So it does work online. I truly feel it's a lot harder because once you sign up, you got to hold yourself accountable. And, maybe a few months go by and you're like, and it starts dwindling off. I've seen it happen way too many times. So if you really want to take control of your future, become a successful real estate agent, start living the life of your dreams, try really hard to see if you can go take it in person. I know some places I've seen offer you can do nights and weekends. So maybe that could be an option. But again, all else, just go ahead and take it online. So is it hard to become a real estate agent? Well, yes and no. The entry level, I feel, is rather low. It's pretty affordable. It could range anywhere between $350 to maybe $500 to get your license. That includes the class, whether it includes your books or not. But then you have like fingerprinting. You got to take the state exam. If you don't pass it, you got to keep taking the state exam and paying each time. So there are some fees, but considering the potential you can make each year, it's definitely well worth it. Also, once you get licensed, you definitely want to join your local MLS, and there are fees associated with that as well. So it is probably best, if you can, to put some money aside or continue working while you're figuring this out. And anybody I sponsor at my company, I help assist them in how to get full-time the quickest way possible for their situation. So of course, in this video, I can't give you a general idea. I can only give you a general idea because everybody's situation is different. Now, why I say it can be a little hard is because the test itself, even the school one, I find it not exactly real easy. And pretty much everybody I talk to finds that it's a little difficult. So you have to pass the school exam, and then you got to pass the state exam. It took me 3 times. The average agent, it takes about 3 times plus or minus. I have spoken with many agents who have taken it and passed it on the first shot. And I'm just telling you, I'm like, wow, so impressed. If you are currently licensed as a new agent and you passed on the first time or the 7th time, I would love to hear. Go ahead and comment below. Either way, kudos to you for taking the test. How much can I make as a real estate agent is another popular question. And if you put that in a Google search, you'll find all kinds of answers for that. Well, the biggest secret, biggest tip, whatever you want to call it, is to partner with the right brokerage. My company, again, if you partner with me, if I sponsor you, I have a huge incentive to make you incredibly crazy successful, to get there at the pace and the timeline you so desire. I have helped so many agents become crazy successful, and some are just fine doing their own thing, and that's okay too. But I have taken all the years of experience, and I am now helping my agents. I only coach one-on-one to my downline. I do have courses I sell. If you go to VeronicaEdwardsRealtor.com/store, you can go ahead and purchase any one of my courses to help you get going at a very affordable rate. But the most agents, without any help or any support, they say an average of 2 to 3 deals a year. That was more than I did my first year. I think I did 2 my very first year in 2011. I had no help. There was no affordable online coaching. Everybody's trying to pitch you something. Well, I was a young mother with 2 small kids and a mortgage and a car payment. I couldn't afford to hire a coach. I wish there was free mentoring like there is now by having someone sponsor me at their company. I would have gladly had joined them because it would have cost me nothing. Like it cost everybody in my downline absolutely nothing. Again, because I have an incentive to make them successful. If you'd like to find out more, in the description below, go ahead and schedule a clarity call. How many deals should you be doing a year? You should be doing at least 30, maybe 24, let's say 2 deals a month. And to get to those many deals, you can absolutely do it your first year. I've seen agents out of the gate do more than that. So anything is possible. There are other ways you can do that. You can join a team, but when you join a team, make sure you really look into whose brand are you building. You're probably building the team, their brand, their name. You're not building your name out there. You're probably giving more than half your commission, especially if there's a franchise fee. You got to give the team lead their commission. And sometimes you walk away with like maybe 10 or 20%. That's fine if that's okay, how you want to basically pay for your learning. So it's just absolutely up to you. If you are planning on joining a team, really have them break down all the fees before you sign up. And again, yeah, it'll get you going. They pay for the lead, so they're entitled to something. But if you're paying a franchise fee, desk fee, all these other fees, I'm going to tell you, your first paycheck, you're going to be shocked to see how little you do get. I'm not saying all teams are like that. Maybe there's some out there that have a better split. I don't know. Again, all I can say is when you're a new agent, definitely look into it. I've had so many agents almost come to me in tears when they started getting their paycheck and they're like, I don't know what to do. Because also they've been building somebody else's name. Nobody even knows basically they're a real estate agent because they haven't been building their name. The beautiful thing about real estate is you can make unlimited income. You can also have multiple streams of income. You can sponsor people. If you join me, I will help you teach you how to do that as well. You can provide a ton of value. I provide tons of value to make anybody in my downline all the way down crazy successful. So if you join me, I would also help your downline become successful as well. And then we're all doing great and living the life we want. You can also be very flexible in your time once you get going. In the beginning, there's so much to learn and so much you need to do. Again, it probably just depends how quickly you want to get there. I have a hard and fast rule, no matter what, I go on vacation every month. Do I take my laptop with me? Absolutely. I'm going to Colorado next week and I have photos taken the day before. So while I'm in Colorado or on the flight, I'll just go ahead and upload the photos and launch the live listing. I'll have everything else in place and it'll be fine. And then of course I have this thing, and I probably attract more business, is I always say, I pick up business when I'm on vacation. Well, you can't even be mad about that. Who doesn't want more business? I do a lot of deals already. I cap at my company, which means I'm 100% already, but I still love more deals. Who want it? And I get the vacation once a month. What other job can you do that on? Well, if you have any questions you would like to know on how to get started in becoming a real estate agent in your area, no matter what state you're in, I'd love to help you. Go ahead and either comment below, I'll happily answer your question there, or schedule a clarity call, or if you're even more comfortable, send me an email at VeronicaEdwardsRealtor.com, and I can't wait to help you reach the top as well. Until next time.